What's up guys, Blackwar and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the final classic of the season, Il Lombardia, or Giro del Lombardia. It's the final stage slash tour that we'll do on PCM 2019 until the Down Under. I won't do the Tour of Guangxi. So yeah, it feels weird. It's been 10 months of doing every World Tour race, and I'm gonna take a slight break from Classic. You'll still have the career mode, don't worry. But yeah, we're not. No, it's not Monza. There we go. Bergamo Como, 246 kilometers to end up this season. Last year, Thibaut Pinot won Lombardia. He's not going to defend his title as he stopped his season. But it's, I mean, if you know the stage, you know, well, this classic, it's a hard one. It really is a tough classic. The Colle Gaio to start off, then Colle Brianza, Valbrona, then La Madonna di Grisalo, the Colma di Sormano, the Civiglio, and finally San Fermo della Battaglia, which is just before the line. But yeah, we've got the start list ready, and I mean, the team we're gonna take, there's just no question. We started the season 10 months ago with Trek Segafredo, Richie Port with the Down Under, and we're going to end this this season with Trek Segafredo. We open a chapter and we close this chapter with the exact same team. Bauke Mollema, Giulio Ciccone, Januka Brambilla, Tom Schoens, Michael Gogol, Nicholas A, and Peter Stetina will be the final lineup on this year's 2019 season. Let's get it, and let's win this to end up this year. We're on the way for the final time this season, and we're going to finish this year with a Brambilla on the +5 and Ciccone on +2. I mean, I can't say no to that. Tom Schoens leading the peloton is going to stop already. I don't really know what to expect. I know at one point, I think on former PCM, that was like some cobbles towards the end. I'm hoping they've been removed. But we're gonna take a look at the start list. It's not the biggest start list they've had in years. No Alaphilippe, no Thibaut Pinot. I don't think Vincenzo Nibali is here as well. Oh, he is. Sorry, my bad. He is indeed there. But I mean, the main favorite appears to be Jakob Fuglsang. Probably Primož Roglic is probably going to be here as well. There he is, Primož Roglic, the winner of the 2019 Vuelta. Giulio Ciccone leads the peloton, is going to stop that immediately. Do we send someone in the break? Yeah, we're gonna send Nicholas A in the breakaway and see what the young Danish can do. Can he do exactly the same as his Danish teammate Mads Pedersen a few weeks ago? Probably not, but you never know. Right, we're gonna take a look at the breakaway. So Nicholas A for us is here with Stéphane Rossetto for Cofidis, Larry Warbus for AG2R La Mondiale, Steve Morabito for his final race as a professional cyclist with Groupama FDJ. Pavel Kochetkov is here for Katusha Alpecin, I think the final race as well for Katusha Alpecin. And finally we've got an invited team with Bardiani CSF managing to put Enrico Barbin in the breakaway. I did think about taking Bardiani, then I saw their team, and then it was a no. I also thought about taking Androni, but I know my good friend Mairao is already taking Androni, so I don't want to like have two people in the same race, knowing that there's only probably like what, 3 of us doing Lombardia. So yeah, but 187k to go for the peloton, 183 for the breakaway in the classic of the fallen leaves. I think that's how it. I think that's how it is in English. La classique des feuilles mortes in French. And yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to pull this off. I don't know if I'm gonna win it. But the last time I said this, I became world champion with Matt Pedersen. There's been a crash in the peloton, including Michael Gogol, but also Vincenzo Nibali, I think, has fallen. There he is, he's literally in my wheel. Steven Krojwijk has crashed. Egan Bernal has gone down. Yoni Zagire, Sabu Gamay, Nielsen Paulus, Adam Yates. A lot of riders have crashed here. That's why there's 17 riders waiting up ahead. Anyone here important? Luis Mentius is currently last of the race. Love that. Kevin Rivera, who had a decent, was it Giro dell'Emilia or Milano Torino? One race is, where he did quite well. Cyril Gauthier, the leader of Vital Concept, has crashed as well. But I think this group is eventually going to come back. Tao Gegenhardt is here, George Bennett, Kuhn Boomen. Yeah, just they're gonna come back even quite easily and way before the Madonna del Ghizzalo. We've crossed, we went by the halfway mark of the race. 105k to go, and I mean we're still looking good. We're gonna put, you know what? We're gonna protect. Who's gonna be my leader? I don't know who's gonna be my leader. Do I put Giulio Ciccone as leader or Gianluca Brambilla? I don't know. I do not know. We're gonna have Mollema to protect Brambilla and Tom Schoens to protect Giulio Ciccone. And as Nikola Cherkasov just withdrew from the race, the breakaway has started. Madonna del Ghizzalo with a lead of 1 minute 40 over the peloton. There's been another crash. That's Patrick Müller for Vital Concept, but not an important crash. 65k to go. The race is now it's kicking off. It really is kicking off. The aim is to try to stay in the lead as much as possible, as long as I can. But the peloton is really accelerating right now under the impulsion of the team Movistar, and Maximilian Schachmann already in second position of the peloton, just behind Jamie Castrillo. It's now Gregor Mühlberger who's trying to take things into his own hands. Sorry, Ciccone and Brambilla are on the left-hand side of the road. They've managed to come back quite easily in the top part of this group. Tao Gegenhardt now pacing. He's back into the peloton after helping Egan Bernal coming back. The same can be said for Steven Krojwijk and Adam Yates. Alright, for now, it's all good during this the Madonna del Ghizzalo 10k, a climb of 10 kilometers with an average gradient of 5%, knowing that there's 2 kilometers of a descending false flat, or a downhill false flat. Rossetto and Kochetkov doing most of the work in the main group. Niklas Egg is easily in second place, as Enrico Barbin has just fully exploded. Tao Gegenhardt he's attacking. Like, it's not even pacing anymore. It's literally just attacking. Brambilla has lost a few positions. He should eventually come back. Ciccone though easily at the top. That's good. I don't know, where's the church? Is the church at the summit? Or was the church like just there and I missed it? I think the church is at the summit. It would make sense. It would make the most sense. I think the peloton might slow down a bit. Or, I mean, if Schachmann is going to accelerate, that's not something I had planned. 56k to go, and Schachmann is the one imposing the rhythm. There is the famous church of Madonna del Ghizzalo. Let's have an aerial view. Is it F11? No. Is it F10? No. Is it F9? No. F8? Nope. F7? Yes. Right. Let's go F6. There we go. You can see, you can admire the church here. Can I find a decent camera? Can I zoom out? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, as the peloton moves past this this monument, the breakaway has now started the descent. Only 2 guys remaining in the main group, Niklas Egg and Stefan Rossetto. Stefan Rossetto, sorry about that. Gap is 24 seconds, so we're not going to go far. It's been a decent day though for them. 200k nearly in the breakaway. Niklas Egg started way before the others, but they're eventually going to get caught by the peloton being led by Steven Kruijvac now. Brambilla and Ciccone still in a very decent position and shape as we start the Colma di Sormano. No place for Niklas Egg and Stefano Rossetto in the break. 11.9% is the average gradient of this 5-kilometer long climb. The aim is to survive here with Giulio Ciccone and Gianluca Brambilla. Tom Schoens appears to be a bit weak now. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold on for long. Bauke Mollema though appears to be in a better shape. Currently the one helping Gianluca Brambilla. Right. I need to be vigilant. There might be some attacks here. You never know. Tom Schoens is about to drop. We're going to well, yeah, Tom Schoens is about to say goodbye. There he is. The question is now, what do I do? I think Brambilla is going to be my leader. Yeah, I think we're going to give the leadership to Gianluca Brambilla, as Bauke Mollema is the one now collapsing under the pressure and the rhythm. Brambilla is going to go to the right, leaving Giulio Ciccone to overtake him. Mikel Landa with a very strong rhythm at the front. Brambilla trying not to get blocked by Bauke Mollema. We're going to avoid the Dutchman. Is that Mikel Landa going for a move? Wait, because Mikel Landa has made a move, but I don't know if it's because he's like pacing and he dropped everyone, or is he literally just trying to leave us? There's an attack though by Davide Formolo. Not anymore. Landa strong. Mikel Landa is very, very strong as we reach the summit of the Colma di Sormano. Giulio Ciccone is about to collapse. Come on, just hold on for a few more meters. A few more meters. Go on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Landa has just fully cracked. Okay, we've got a group of 5. 2 Movistar. I'm not going to pace. I'm not going to help anyone here. We currently have Gianluca Brambilla, Mikel Landa, Alejandro Valverde, Jakob Fuglsang and Dan Martin. Giulio Ciccone has appeared to manage and come back here. Do you want to relay? If like Landa could relay, that would be good. Behind there's a 6-man group: David Gaudu, Vincenzo Nibali, Ian Bernal, Primoz Roglic, Michael Woods, and Enric Mas. Then another 3, Latour Formolo and Emmanuel Buchmann. So no sign of Maximilian Schachmann. Izagirre, Wellens, Benoit, Kreuziger, Jungels. I think they can say goodbye to the win today. But it's now going to be a battle between the top 6 and the 6 behind. And hopefully we can come out on top. Right, the junction is going to be made between the first 6 and the 6 chasers. Ciccone is still the one pacing. However, if Landa doesn't relay me, I might as well just stop. Okay, well, I'm going to stop. And we're going to go back to protecting Gianluca Brambilla, the leader today. Buchmann, Pierre Latour are going to jump back into the group. I would suppose so, at least. Pierre Latour is giving all his go. Actually, he's lacking a bit. He needs a few more meters. The Frenchman, he's going to join back. Emmanuel Buchmann does the same. It appears to be a bit more complicated for Davide Formolo, and I think, as I said earlier, this group is now condemned. Conrad, Maika, Benoit, Wellens, Koldeman, Kreuziger, Mollema, Jungels, Izagirre, Madouas. I don't think they'll come back. I don't think Davide Formolo will come back either, as we're now 6.4 kilometers away from the Civiglio. We saw some riders cracking already under pressure. The case of Roglic, well, pressure, no, they just didn't have the legs. Vincenzo Nibali, Bernal, Roglic, Woods and Mas and Gaudu and Pierre Latour and Emmanuel Buchmann. So can they hold on during the Civiglio? I do not know, but we're approaching the final 20 kilometers of the Classica delle Foglie Morte. Foglie Morte? Yeah, Foglie Morte. And we are, I mean, we've got 2 riders. Brambilla is looking on point today. I don't think he's there to mess around. He's not there to mess about. And there might be a win on the line here. There might very well be a win on the line. 400 meters until the Civiglio. We're going to do well, the usual tactics, start the front and see what happens. We might, you know what, we're going to pace actually, because it appears that Mikel Landa has dropped. So I'm the only one with a teammate right now. we're gonna work with Giulio Ciccone. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm gonna attack right now, quite yet. Sorry. I mean, Brambia's got 80 downhill, so I think I can wait until the San Fermo de Battaglia. But you never know. Landa has fully exploded now. Attack by Vincenzo Nibali. We have to follow that. We have to follow that. Wait, actually. Giulio, do I look like? Am I a joke to you? Okay, it appears that I might be a joke to Giulio Ciccone because he decided to get dropped. Oh, Roglic. Roglic is strong. Roglic is strong. He managed to come back on Jakob Fuglsang with a lot of facility. A lot of, well, it looked easy for him. Brambilla following Jakob Fuglsang. Can I hold on for long in the wheel of the Dutchman? No, I cannot. Brambilla, however, I'm still like there. I probably will be able to come back in a few meters. We just need to hold on with the Italian. Meanwhile, Ciccone has dropped. So it's currently Fuglsang leading the way with Alejandro Valverde, and then Gianluca Brambilla in third position, just ahead of Dan Martin. We are in the final climb. San Fermo della Battaglia, and Valverde has attacked. Attacked by Alejandro Valverde. And if no one follows that, we've lost. Dan Martin has exploded. It's up to Jakob Fuglsang and myself to try and come back on the former world champion. But it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. I think Valverde's got that. Valverde has got the win in the bag today. We'll fight for second or third. Most likely third, as Brambilla just explodes at the summit of this climb. We're now going to take the wheel of Jakob Fuglsang and we'll fight for the second position. Valverde is going to win Il Lombardia. Has he ever won Lombardia? I don't know. Actually, that's a very decent question. I don't know if he's won Lombardia, actually. Probably like maybe a few years ago, or maybe not. I don't think he has, actually. I don't think he has. We're going to launch the sprint, though, trying to jump Jakob Fuglsang, which we're going to do. Valverde wins Il Lombardia ahead of Gianluca Brambilla, who brings home a very brilliant second position. Jakob Fuglsang is third. Vincenzo Nibali. Well, actually, we're going to sprint with Giulio Ciccone as soon as we've got the ability to do so. Fifth place, sorry, is going to be for David Gaudu. Yep, David Gaudu, Primož Roglic, Enric Mas, Michael Woods, Egan Bernal, Dan Martin. And then it's the group Pierre Latour, Roman Krojega, Jon Izagirre, and all them lot. 1.9k until the finish for them. Giulio Ciccone is about to launch his sprint. There he goes. Can he hold on to bring home a very decent 11th position? It's going to be a very close call with the likes of Jon Izagirre and Pierre Latour, but it should be enough for Giulio Ciccone. 11th position. 2nd and 11th. The Italians of Trek Segafredo have done more than I hoped. Alejandro Valverde finishes the season on a win. This man is just so good. You can't really, well, I mean, count him off if he's on a race. And he bags his first Lombardia of his career. Gianluca Brambilla brings home a very important second position with Jakob Fuglsang in third place. I don't think I could have done better. I think I could have played better. Probably be able to, like, probably not follow the first move by Roglic. Would have allowed me to keep energy, or just not get destroyed in the wheel of Fuglsang. But I mean, the game is the game. At the end of the day, I had the weakest rider out of like the top 10, so the +5 truly helped me. But Brambilla brings home a surprising podium today. Ciccone finishes in 11th position, 5 minutes down. The gaps are massive. Buchmann, who was at one point with me, he was at one point with us. He was with Pierre Latour. Finishes 5 minutes down the line. Bauke Mollema loses 7 minutes. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap the classic of the Fallen Leaves. And it's also where we're going to put an end to the 2019 cycling season It's been a great pleasure to well, do all these races. I will do the same next year. If there's anything you want me to change for next year, please let me know. But I think the format will stay the same. It's been a pleasure doing all these races this entire year. I will see you for the career mode with Sunweb. But if you don't watch the career mode and just watch one-off races / tours, then I shall see you early January for the Santos Tour Down Under. Will be in 2020 by now, and hopefully things won't change and I will still be able to win some races. But yeah, I have been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.